My name is Wesley Shrum, and I'm the director of the Ethnografilm Festival. I'm also, in my real job, I'm a professor of sociology at Louisiana State University, and that's how I make my living, so that I can have a chance to lose part of that at the Ethnografilm Festival every year. It's a director's festival for directors to come and meet each other and have a good time. The theater is the primo, best fringe theater on planet Earth. It's at the top of Paris. It's got a great view from outside and from inside, as you can see from some of the artworks behind me. And we have 100 seats here. We show about 100 films. Films usually have one director. You do the math. So this is who the seats are for. We don't allow distributors or anybody else that is interested in making money, because it's just not about money. It's about trying to have a community of people that are learning from each other.
This is the Golan Heights, a plateau in the Middle East, greener and more arable than most of the region. One of the Golan's main communities are the Druze, an Arab community with their own esoteric religion, of which we know little. Nevertheless, the Druze have varying degrees of faith and are fully part of the region's fabric.
96% of Ugandans are youth.
African bloods. We were colonized and reorganized, yet we still walk barefoot through thick, red soil.
The guys that hold power are all above 60, 70. They want to exhaust as much as they can, you know?
Своим творчеством искал какие-то пути. Идей у меня было много, а сидеть с кисточкой и рисовать картину большую, которая требует год работать над одной картиной, мне не хотелось. У меня всегда было много журналов, я делал вырезки. И я разложил эти вырезки из журналов, фотографии каких-то люди, какие-то вещи, какие-то пейзажи.
My name is Robson, and I just lived on the streets of Melbourne for 5 days and 4 nights with a food budget of just $2 a day. This is what happened.
So I kind of sneakily snuck into this warehouse type space. Don't know if you'd say broken, but it's out of the wind and cold. I found a yoga mat to lie on and I'm all rugged up. I just hope that I wake up before someone turns up for work. Or I do kind of look like a burglar, so hopefully the cops don't roll up like I'm robbing the joint.
I was born to travel, to embrace new cultures, to reject attachment. I tried to go several times, but never did. This time, things are different. This time, I will find my Lebanon. I am Lebanese. I wasn't born Lebanese, but I'm beginning to understand just how Lebanese I am. My father died last year, but before he died, I interviewed him about our family heritage, something he had never spoken about. That began a journey of discovery to find my Lebanon.
My name's Robson. I'm from Melbourne in Australia, and I'm here in Paris for the first time. I had a little documentary I made back in Melbourne, screening here, which is cool. I always live by the premise, you get up every day and you do what makes you happy, because that's what life's about. And teaching acting, especially to kids and teens, is what makes me happy. A lot of times I find when I have holidays, I end up in the dumps, and then when I get back to work, I start laughing again and feel really good about myself. So that's cool to me.
My name's Oksana, and I'm from Australia. I live in Indonesia, Bali, where I moved 8 years ago to more or less kind of pursue all the passions that I wanted to do, and in a lot of ways reflect on life. There's two ways of living. One is to go to work and work for life and to make a living, and then somehow somehow through that try and pursue our passions or try and get more of ourselves out into the world. And the other option is to somehow kind of unplug from the system to give us that freedom and that space and that, I guess that space to allow other things to come through us. And that's what I was able to do when I kind of went to Bali and started to live there.
So my name is Simon Lüling. I have American and German papers, and I've lived in a bunch of countries. I've had the privilege of leading a fairly borderless life, which I guess struck an interest and curiosity for states, borders, what it means, what it's really worth. And through it, begun a whole experience both of living with the border, really with the border in everyday life, and then also notions of identity and territoriality that go beyond the border and beyond the continent by virtue of war and everyday normal life.
My name is Luciana Farah. I am a Brazilian artist, and I am here with a film at Ethnografilm. This is Paris. Voila. In Uganda, I came across this wonderful community of artists and poets who complain about the government using metaphors and their ancient tradition of spoken word and talking around a fire. And using poetry, you can disguise things that might get you in trouble through using literary devices.
One of the things that I asked everybody is like, what is 70805 to you? And I put that in actually in my promo. So they were saying things like, that's my neighborhood, that's my hood, that's my home, that's where I live. It's a part of me, you know, and it was a part of me too. So I had to go back and just show people that these are two people.
I've been to one film festival in my life, but I've been to an awful lot of academic meetings, and I have organized them for about 30 years now. So this film festival is pretty much a film festival based on an academic meeting model. In an academic meeting, you go and you give your paper and you talk to your colleagues, and you expect those people that are giving papers to also register for the conference and come to the conference. You're not asking someone else to read your paper, and you're not asking people coming in off the street to watch you read your paper.